The problem and the reason we're here tonight is our seat that represents District 5 in the state of Oklahoma has been bought. It was sold, and the representation that is supposed to be representing us is representing other values, and we want to bring that seat back and bring the representation back so it corresponds with the core values of the citizens of District 5. And our proposed solution for that is sitting right over here in red, Terry Neese. And Terry has been a business owner for many years. She started her employment company and ran it successfully. She's been involved in politics before. She's a sharp lady. I haven't known her that long. I met her 3 months ago, maybe?
Probably, yes.
2-3 months ago. I made it an effort to go around and meet and talk with every candidate running in the 5th District. And I feel like Terry is the one that I want to represent me and my town in Washington, D.C. Terry, this is a rowdy bunch, but would you come up and tell us a little bit about yourself and tell us what you're doing?
Really appreciate each and every one of you taking time to be here this evening because I know how very busy everyone is. I want to recognize the fact that we have, I believe we have 4 mayors here. I'd like for all 4 of those mayors to stand up. Westmoreland, you're in the back. All very much. We also have Fred Mendoza here, who works on the Governor Stitt's transition team. And Fred, you're a jewel for Oklahoma. Thank you very much. Another jewel is my daughter, Kim Neese. And where are you, Kim? Best daughter in the world. So if you have a daughter, you probably think yours is the best one in the world. And I think Kim is the best one in the world as far as I'm concerned. Woo. I thought I would talk a little bit. Some of you have heard my background before. So just get over that. You're going to hear it again and again and again and again if you're in the room. But there are a number of people that are here that don't know anything about my background. And I just happened to be raised in Southwest Oklahoma. At the end of a dirt road in Cookietown, Oklahoma, population 5. I earned my values and learned how much hard work makes a difference working on the farm. Plowing, harvesting wheat, those kinds of things, gathering eggs, all those things that you do on the farm. And that hard work has stuck with me my entire life. I attended the University of Oklahoma. I wanted to be an entrepreneur, I think, from day one. I started a business when I was about 21 years old, my staffing firm, and went on to found 2 or 3 staffing firms by the time I was 27 years old. That staffing firm, Terry Neese Personnel Services, now owned by Kim Neese, Neese Personnel, we have found jobs for 37,000, a little over 37,000 Oklahomans who reside say that's a pretty good sized city. And we're really very, very proud of that. During the time that I owned Terry Neese Personnel Services, I served as the national president of the National Association of Women Business Owners and traveled to 40 states around the nation, learning more about what small business owners do to stay in business. Therefore, I kind of became the voice of small business in the nation and testified mainly before the House and Senate Small Business Committee on issues like independent contractor, tax issues, regulations, paperwork. And you know, as small business owners, we don't have a cadre of attorneys nor a cadre of accountants that can help us with all these regulations that come down on us. Therefore, if we didn't have those regulations and the paperwork and the taxes, we could spend most of our time actually doing something in our company and hiring more people. That's one reason why I want to go to Congress, is to stop the regulations, the paperwork, the taxes, and the list goes on and on. I started a nonprofit about 13 years ago, and I worked with small business owners in Africa and Afghanistan. I received a call from Laura Bush, who I happen to sit on the U.S. Afghan Women's Council with. She leads the council, along with Hillary Clinton. That's really something to sit at the table and watch. I'm nice to Hillary, and I'm very nice to Laura Bush. So we have established over the last 13 years many small businesses in these countries. We have graduated about 755 women, and they have created a little over 16,000 jobs in the last 13 years in those countries. I'd also say in the last 20 to 25 years, I have dedicated myself to helping Republicans run for office, all the way from president down to the local level. I've raised money, I've knocked doors, I've made call after call after call, helping Republicans win. We lost some of those races, but not very many. And I think all of this that I have said to you is what has led me to this occasion. And that is seeking the 5th district seat. We currently have a socialist that is in the 5th district seat, a socialist. How did that happen to us? Kendra Horn took her first vote by voting for Nancy Pelosi as Speaker of the House. Is that your view, and is that who you want representing you in the 5th district? Someone who votes right along the same lines of Nancy Pelosi? No, it's not. It's okay for you to say no. No! Hell no! Okay, I heard that. Good. Let's rev this up a little bit. She also loves the Green New Deal. What is that? It means we will kill the energy industry in our state, which is vital to us. It means that they will eliminate airplanes and they will eliminate cattle. It's called climate change. That's the Green New Deal. Last week, Kendra Horn was asked by the media if she would provide free health care for illegal immigrants. She dodged that question and didn't answer it. How many of you watched, and there's a tie here, how many of you watched the Democrat debates? Okay, I have actually recorded both of them, I haven't watched the first one, but I have watched the second one. The moderator asked all of them if they would support free health care for illegal immigrants. Every one of them raised their hand. Every single one of them raised their hand and said yes. How do you feel about that?
No.
Ken
Treasonous.
Horn is going to have to choose a presidential candidate to support. Who's that going to be?
An America-hating subversive.
Is that someone that we can really hit once she decides who she's going to support? Whoa. We will, if we elect a Democrat president, this will go socialism. We cannot let that happen. We must get out and support Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. The reason that I want to go to Congress, and there are many, is to preserve the Second Amendment. By the way, gonna take it. I'm a member of the NRA. I have lots of guns, and no one is going to take them away from me. I want to defend the sanctity of life. I am unapologetically. I want to fix the broken healthcare system that we have. It is broken. And I have spent quite a bit of time with healthcare individuals over the last couple of months. And I have learned a lot from them. And the other thing that we need to do is to secure our borders. Yes.
Build the wall.
I want to help President Trump stop illegal immigration and the drugs, crime, and violence that comes into our nation and into our schools. This must be stopped. And I truly believe that one person can make a difference in Congress. I know there are 435 of them. I can be one of those. I'm going to be one of those. And we can I also want to help President Trump keep our tax cuts permanent.
Yes.
And by the way, I have signed the tax pledge. I will not raise taxes. Woo! Period. Therefore, we have a little issue. Small businesses and individuals don't have the permanent tax cuts. Does everybody know that?
Yep.
It will expire for them in 2025. That's around the corner. We need someone to go to Washington and change the legislation. We must, absolutely must have permanent tax cuts for small business and individuals. And that's the first thing I want to do as soon as I get there. 2025, we don't know who will be president. And in 2025, we don't know who will control the Senate. Therefore, it's extremely important to make those tax cuts permanent now. I want to close by saying that I'm going to try not to turn this microphone back over to the mayor. And Mayor, I just want you to know, I know we haven't known each other for very long, but I respect you. I appreciate you. I know how hard you've worked to put this together, and I want you to know that I really, really appreciate everything that you've done. I also want Ann Felton to stand up. she's the campaign chair. Please stand, Ann. This woman has worked so hard in the campaign over the last basically 9 weeks. And I thank you, I respect you, I honor you, and I absolutely love you. Thank you very, very much. I want to close by saying, actually I could talk about everybody in here, but I want to close by saying, I need your support. I need your votes. I need your prayers. And I need your money. You know, I'm very bold about this. It is going to take a lot of money to beat Kendra Horn. I'm aware of it. I know what kind of hard work it's going to take. I don't necessarily need anybody to sit down and tell me how much I need to do to make this happen. It's important that everyone invest in their representative. I'm representing you. I'm representing you. I'm not representing me. I'm representing you. And those dollars will be spent very, very wisely and carefully, because I am a true conservative Republican. So I'll leave you with, think all of that through. I had someone tell me one time that the way to figure out how much you should give to a campaign is this. What did you pay for your pants? What did you pay for your outfit? What did you pay for your jewelry? What did you pay for your shoes? Add it up and write a check. Or put it on a credit card. With that, I'll turn this over to Mayor Eason. Thank you all.
You guys see why I support it. I think she is the answer to the 5th district problem. She's the answer right now. That I'm all in on this. I brought my own personal check. This is not a city check, by the way. This is my personal check. And I'm going in for $2,800.
Does your wife know about this?
Now, not everybody can do that, and I understand that. But everybody can give $20. Most people can give $50 and it won't hurt. Some people can give $100 and it doesn't hurt. Tonight, make a commitment, make a promise, write the check, let's help. We need the funds to beat Kendra. So I'm going to ask 2 things of you before we close. I'm going to ask that you donate. When you whistle. I thought Ken was giving me a cue. You can't ignore it. He gets violent. No. I'm going to ask you to do 2 things. I'm going to ask you to donate, and then I'm going to ask you to help in the campaign. If you see a posting on social media about Terry Neese, and it's good, share it, like it, comment on it. That's how these things spread. That's how it works. Talk to your neighbors. Talk to the people across the street. Talk to the people at work. Not you, Micah. Don't talk to the people at work. No. Micah works with me. That's what I want you to do. 2 things. Donate and talk about it. Talk about the 5th district. Talk about Terry Neese. Talk about the solution. And if everybody does that, we're going to have a winning party on election day. Thank you all for coming. There's still sandwiches back there. There's still cinnamon rolls. Help yourself. If you want to take a sandwich and cinnamon roll home to someone that couldn't make it, by all means, help yourself. But thank you very much. And Brian Vaughn, there you are. Do you want to help us get together for the mayor's picture? We're going to be taking some pictures, and I'm sure Terry's going to be here to answer questions. Anything you guys have you'd like to ask, I'm volunteering you to answer
Okay.
questions. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.